So we're taking a look at this Riland MIG welder. What is a MIG welder versus a TIG welder versus a acetylene welder? I'm going to explain it to you. This is the easiest way to get into welding. All you need is a spool of this wire and you feed it through, and as you connect this to your metal to ground it out, and you pull the trigger and this wire comes out, and then you can weld. It takes a little bit of getting used to, but this one also comes with some really nice welding gloves, very thick, very padded. It comes with a really nice brush to clean your metal. You're not going to get a good weld if your metal's not clean. And it comes with this mask that you put a screen on, and you can hold it with this handle as you're welding. But the problem with that is when you're a new welder, you really need both hands. So I suggest if you're going to start welding, spend just a little bit more and get you a nice welding handle. But to get started, you can use the face shield. In the beginning, you may want to practice with some smaller metals like this and then move up to some bigger metals, but you can do so many things. Riland did send me this, and I've had it for a couple of weeks, and I've done some projects with it, and I'm going to show it to you because I had already welded so many things with this other welder. So let me show you what I did with this one and what I've done with this Riland. I'm really impressed with how easy it is to learn on this one. Where the TIG welder takes a lot more practice, this MIG welder, the way it feeds it into it, is a lot easier to have the wire feed versus welding with a rod. Let me show it to you. So this is the new studio I'm building. I made this frame to hold my lights with that welder, using all this thin stuff. Did a really good job. Took a little bit of practice, but I got the hang of it. I couldn't buy what I needed to make this fence, so I welded this with the MIG welder. And it was all out of the same metal that I just showed you in the garage. And I just got through welding this frame for this deck that I just got through building. So that just shows that you can do all kinds of stuff with welding. I can't imagine what this would have cost me to have this done. And it was a lot of fun to have it done all by myself. And then I just painted it with just an aluminum spray can when I got finished. And then underneath the deck, I made this frame to screw the wood to with the same metal. So all kind of projects you can do when you're welding. Now I've just got all this leftover metal that I got more projects I can be doing now. So the TIG welder, you connect rods to it, whereas this Riland, it's this wire, and I'll show you how to feed it in. And it's very simple. You just cut it, you feed it through here, you fold that down, and this allows you to feed the wire in right through here. And these two gears hold the wire, and as you pull the trigger, this bottom one spins and feeds the wire. And all it does is this changes the speed of how fast it's sending the wire to you. Where this one, you've got two knobs, two switches, and a couple other objects. This one is just one, how fast you want the wire to come out. And that all comes down to what you're welding and how thick a weld you want. Also, I forgot to mention, it does come with a really nice strap that you can carry it around. I just always carried it by itself. And so the fact that this one comes with the face shield, some really nice gloves, the wire, and you can be welding in 5 minutes after you get this thing is a really good value. And it's really a lot easier learning curve. It's going to take you a little bit, maybe 15, 20 minutes, and you're going to go through a few pieces of metal. I suggest you get some, clean them up, and just practice before you start your project. Number one thing, never look at it when you're welding. It'll burn your eyes. If you're looking for a really nice way to get started, very easy to use, this is a great option. Enjoy.